Hey, what is up guys? So we got a new archetype and now it's the Cosmos. They look kind of like Jedis with the lightsabers, pretty cool stuff. I know the text is really small, don't worry, I got a bigger picture to share with you guys. Anyways, it's a new archetype coming out in Clash of Rebellions. Anyways, first card over here that we're going to be checking out is the Cosmo Good Witch. So it's a level 4 psychic monster, 1800 attack and 1000 defense. And its effect is, during either player's turn, you can banish this card to special summon one level 5 or higher Cosmo monster from your hand. You can only use the effect of Cosmo Good Witch once per turn. You can pay 500 life points, then target one face-up monster your opponent controls to change it to face-down defense position. That's amazing, amazing effect, basically shutting down effects, and on top of that, maybe if you want to get out like a monster and your opponent is preventing you from getting it out because, you know, some monster prevents them from getting out, pretty good stuff. Now, I do want to mention really quickly, it's a small change over here. This is actually supposed to be 900 life points, not that it makes a huge difference, but pretty cool. Anyways, let's go and check out another support card that makes this deck much better. Anyways, this is Cosmo Town. It's the field spell for the archetype. And it's once per turn you can target one of your banished Cosmo monsters, return it to the hand. And if you do, lose life points equal to the original level times 300. So that one would be 1200 that we just looked at. Once per turn you can reveal any number of Cosmo monsters in your hand and shuffle them into the deck. Then draw cards equal to the number of cards you shuffled into the deck. If this card in the field zone is destroyed by a card effect, you can add one Cosmo card from your deck to your hand. That would include itself, so, right? It doesn't say, like, except for Cosmo Town, and Cosmo Town is a Cosmo card. That's, I'm not sure how I feel about this, man. You destroy it, oh man, sweet, add another copy of it. But, dude, why does every card have to have 50 effects? Anyways, that's a really good effect because, this card over here obviously is really good. You can special summon a 5 or higher by bouncing this card, and, well, you essentially banish the card, but technically you add it back to your hand. Anyways, and I was thinking, you know what, this archetype could be pretty good, because from what I know, there's only one right now. It is psychic, and it definitely looks like you'd be playing this card. And going further into, like, deck analysis of the archetype, you know, it's really early on. Serene Psychic Witch would be an excellent card for this archetype because, well, if you guys don't know what this card does, I'm going to read it real quick. Anyway, so when this card on the field is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can banish one psychic monster with 2000 or less attack from your deck. During the next standby phase, this card stays in the graveyard. You get to special summon the monster banished by this card's effect. So that's a really good effect. Not only are you able to banish your stuff, but you're able to search out for whatever you want, and then obviously if you happen to it just stays banished, because this card, it does say that it has to stay in the graveyard. You could just be like Cosmo Town, bounce it back to your hands, and a free search anything in the deck, granted that the deck is all going to be psychic essentially. We're still unknown in that area. But anyways, yeah, it's a pretty interesting archetype. It looks like a lot of the artwork reminds me of like Star Wars. I don't know if you guys can see the, well, this is a really tiny picture, but this is what Konami released on their blog. Like, come on, Konami, can you give us a bigger picture here? I mean, you could almost read the effect anyways. These remind me of, you guys are gonna destroy me. I don't think it's a TIE fighter. It's the blue ones in Star Wars, but you can kind of see that. And, you know, obviously it's a fairy Jedi over here. Like, clearly that's what the artwork looks like. I hope they're pretty good, though, because I do like where the artwork is going. It looks like a futuristic archetype. Pretty cool stuff. But anyways, guys, what are other combos that you guys can think of? I know we just have 2 cards to look at right now, but in the future, it'd be good just to have all of these references, like this Serene Psychic Witch, as a great card to support the archetype. But let me know what you think of the archetype so far. And if you guys want to read everything, I'll post the sources. Well, I mean, basically it was Konami. This is just enlarged text so you can actually read it. Again, this is 900 life points. They done goofed on this website. I just like this website. I like the organization. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Azneyes signing out.